Hey friends, it's Tony here at Retirees Benefits, and if you're one of the millions of Americans waiting on your Social Security check, I've got some really important information for you today. December 1st is here, and the first wave of Social Security payments is going out right now. But here's what you need to know. That cost of living adjustment you've been hearing about, it's not in today's payment. That doesn't start until January, and you'll see it reflected in your February check. I spent hours going through the official Social Security Administration reports and the latest announcements, so you don't have to. I'm breaking down exactly who's getting paid today, what the payment schedule looks like for the rest of December, and 6 major changes coming in 2026 that are going to affect everyone on Social Security and disability benefits. Some of these changes are actually good news, but others, honestly, they're going to make things tighter for a lot of families. So stick with me because we're covering everything you need to know. Let's dive in. All right, so first things first. Who's actually getting a Social Security payment on December 1st? If you're on SSI, Supplemental Security Income, today is your day. Your payment should have hit your account early this morning. SSI recipients always get paid on the 1st of the month, unless it falls on a weekend or holiday. Now, there are also some other groups who get their payments on the 3rd of the month, and that's coming up on Wednesday. That includes folks who live outside the United States, anyone receiving both Social Security and SSI, people whose state pays for their Medicare premium, and anyone who filed for Social Security before May 1997. For everyone else on Social Security Retirement or SSDI, that's Social Security Disability Insurance, your payment is based on your birthday between the 1st and 10th? Your check comes December 10th, birthday between the 11th and 20th. You're getting paid December 17th, birthday between the 21st and 31st. Your payment comes December 24th, the day before Christmas. So depending on when you were born, you're looking at different dates throughout the month. If you're supposed to get your SSI payment today and it didn't come in, here's what to do. Wait 3 business days. Sometimes there's a transfer issue with your bank. But if after 3 days the money still hasn't shown up, you need to call Social Security immediately. There could be an overpayment issue, or maybe your benefits got canceled for some reason. Don't wait. Get it sorted out right away. Before we talk about what's changing, let me give you the current maximum Social Security benefits for December. If you're retiring this year at age 70, and you paid the maximum into Social Security your entire working life, your maximum benefit is $5,108 per month. Now, most people aren't getting anywhere near that, but it's important to know what the ceiling is. If you're retiring at full retirement age, which is currently 66 and some months depending on when you were born, the maximum benefit is $4,018. If you took early retirement at age 62, the maximum you could get is $2,710. But here's what really matters to most of us. The average Social Security benefit across all recipients is $1,925 per month. That's the reality for most American families trying to make it work. For SSDI, disability insurance, we're looking at lower numbers, and for SSI, even less than that. These are the folks who are really going to feel every change that's coming. The first change is the cost of living adjustment, the COLA. And I know a lot of you have been waiting to hear the exact numbers. Starting in January 2026, Social Security recipients are getting a 2.8% increase. Let me break down what that actually means in real dollars, because percentages don't pay the bills. If you're getting average Social Security retirement benefits, about $1,925 right now, you're looking at an increase of about $56 per month. That's $672 for the year. If you're a married couple both receiving benefits, your combined increase is about $88 per month, bringing the average couple's benefit to $3,280. For those on Social Security disability insurance, the average benefit is going up to $1,630. That's a $44 monthly increase. And for SSI recipients, and this one honestly hurts to say, the maximum benefit is going up to $994 for individuals. That's a $27 increase. For couples on SSI, you're getting a $41 increase, bringing the maximum to $1,491. Now, I want to be straight with you. I know these increases feel shockingly low. When you're watching grocery prices jump week by week, when rent keeps climbing, when utilities are through the roof, an extra $27 or even $56 a month doesn't feel like nearly enough. But here's the thing, it's automatic. You don't have to apply for it. You don't have to prove you need it. It just happens. And for moms who are widows receiving survivor benefits, for veterans on disability, for seniors trying to heat their homes this winter, every single dollar counts. Change number 2. If you're retiring in 2026 at full retirement age, and you've paid the maximum into Social Security your entire career, your maximum benefit is going up to $4,152 per month. That's almost $50,000 a year. Now, let's be real. That's not most of us. To get that maximum, you'd need to have earned at or above the Social Security wage base for 35 years. But it shows how the system is adjusting across the board. What matters more is that average benefit we talked about, and with the COCOA, that's going up to about $1,976 per month. Change number 3 is about who pays Social Security taxes and how much. In 2026, you're going to pay Social Security taxes on the first $184,500 of your earnings. That's up from about $168,600 this year. If you earn less than that, which is the vast majority of Americans, this doesn't really affect you. But if you're a high earner still working, you'll pay Social Security and Medicare taxes on a bit more of your income. This is important because Social Security is a pay-as-you-go system. The payroll taxes that workers pay today are what fund current retirees' benefits. As the cost of living goes up, this wage base goes up too. For the unemployed folks watching who are job hunting right now, just know that when you do find work, 6.2% comes out of your paycheck for Social Security automatically. If you're self-employed, you pay both the employee and employer share. That's 12.4%. Change number 4 is critical if you're on disability benefits or you know someone who is. Pay attention, because this is how people accidentally lose their benefits. If you're on SSDI and you're non-blind, the substantial gainful activity limit for 2026 is $1,690 per month. That means if you work and earn more than that, Social Security considers it substantial work, and you could lose your disability benefits. If you're blind, that limit is higher, minus $2,830 per month. And if you're in what's called a trial work period, that's when Social Security lets you test out working. The threshold is $1,210 per month. Here's why this matters so much. A lot of disabled folks want to try working part-time if they can. Maybe you're having good days and bad days. Maybe your condition is manageable with the right accommodations. But if you cross these thresholds without understanding them, you could trigger a review and potentially lose benefits you depend on. If you're a mom with a disabled adult child, if you're a veteran managing service-connected disabilities, if you're just trying to supplement your SSDI with a little income, know these numbers. Write them down. Don't accidentally earn yourself out of benefits. Change number 5 is about Medicare, and this one's tough to swallow. The average Medicare Part B premium is going up by almost 10% in 2026. That's an increase of about $26 per month. Now, why am I talking about Medicare in a Social Security video? Because most Social Security recipients have their Medicare premium automatically deducted from their Social Security check. So that COLA increase you just got? A big chunk of it is going right back out to cover Medicare. Think about it. Your Social Security went up 2.8%, but your Medicare premium is going up almost 10%. The math doesn't work in our favor. This is exactly why seniors and disabled folks on fixed incomes are struggling. The increases in benefits never seem to keep pace with the increases in costs. Healthcare costs are rising faster than Social Security benefits can keep up. If you're low income, There are Medicare savings programs that can help cover these premiums. I'll link to our video about that in the description below, because a lot of people qualify and don't even know these programs exist. Change number 6. If you're working while collecting Social Security before your full retirement age, there are limits to how much you can earn. In 2026, if you're under full retirement age, you cannot make more than $24,480 per year without affecting your benefits. That's about $2,040 per month. Here's how it works. For every $2 you earn above that limit, Social Security withholds $1 from your benefits. So if you go over by $1,000, you lose $500 in benefits. Now, if you're reaching full retirement age in 2026, like your birthday is in 2026 when you hit full retirement age, there's a higher limit, $65,160 for the year. And that only applies to the months before you reach full retirement age. Once you hit full retirement age, all bets are off. You can earn as much as you want with no penalty to your Social Security benefits. This matters for folks who claimed early, maybe at 62 or 63, because they lost their job or had health issues, but then found some part-time work. You need to track your earnings carefully so you don't accidentally trigger a benefit reduction. And here's a 7th change I need to mention. The full retirement age is now permanently at 67 for anyone born in 1960 or later. This has been creeping up slowly over the last several years, and we finally hit the ceiling that was set back in the 1980s. If you were born in 1960 or after, your full retirement age is 67. What does that mean? It means if you want your full Social Security benefit, not the reduced amount, you need to wait until 67. If you claim at 62, you're taking a significant cut. If you wait until 70, you get delayed retirement credits and a higher benefit. But here's something concerning. There's already talk in Washington about raising the full retirement age again, potentially to 69. That's a whole different conversation for another video, but it's something we need to keep an eye on because it would significantly affect younger workers planning for retirement. Okay, let's be honest about what all this means for real people. Yes, there's a COLA increase. Yes, maximum benefits are going up. But when your Medicare premium is rising almost 10% and your Social Security is only going up 2.8%, you're actually losing ground. When the average SSI recipient gets an extra $27 a month, but rent, food, and utilities have all gone up more than that, it doesn't feel like a win. I'm not trying to be negative here. I'm trying to be real with you. These are the facts, and I think you deserve to know them straight. But here's what I also want you to know. These benefits are yours. You've earned them. If you paid into Social Security through your working years, this is money you're owed. If you're disabled and can't work, or if you lost a spouse, or if you're caring for dependent children on survivor benefits, these programs exist to help people exactly like you. The system isn't perfect. The increases often feel inadequate. But understanding how it works gives you power to make better decisions. So here's what I recommend you do right now, today. First, if you haven't already, create your My Social Security account at ssa.gov. That's where you can verify your payment dates, see your exact benefit amount, and get official notices about changes. Don't wait until there's a problem. Set it up now. Second, if you're getting close to retirement age, spend some time with the Social Security calculators on their website. Run the numbers for claiming at 62 at full retirement age and at 70. Sometimes waiting even 1 or 2 more years can mean thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Third, double-check your direct deposit information. Make sure the money is going to the right bank account. The fastest, safest way to get your benefits is direct deposit. No waiting for mail, no lost checks, no trips to the bank. Fourth, and this is important, if you're struggling to make ends meet, there are other programs that can help. SNAP benefits for food, LIHEAP for heating assistance, Medicaid savings programs for Medicare costs. A lot of Social Security recipients qualify for additional help, but have no idea these programs exist. We have videos covering all of these. Check the description box. And finally, protect yourself from scams. Social Security will never call you demanding immediate payment or asking for your Social Security number over the phone. If someone claims to be from Social Security and something feels off, hang up and call the official number. Look, I know this stuff can feel overwhelming. Government programs have more rules than anyone can keep straight, and it seems like something's always changing. But here's what I need you to remember. You are not alone in this. There are millions of Americans navigating the same system, facing the same challenges, trying to stretch the same limited dollars. And for those of you still fighting for approval, still waiting on appeals, still trying to prove you qualify, don't give up. I hear from people all the time who got denied once, twice, even 3 times, and then finally got approved. It took Linda 3 tries, but she made it. You can too. These benefits exist for a reason. They're not charity, they're not handouts, they're insurance programs you paid into, or support programs for people who genuinely need help. There's no shame in claiming what's rightfully yours. If this video helped you understand what's happening with Social Security in December and what's changing in 2026, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. I post new information about benefits, programs, and financial resources every single week. And drop a comment below. Did you get your December 1st payment? How do you feel about the 2.8% COLA? What changes concern you most? I read every single comment, and your questions help me know what videos to make next. Check the description box for links to related videos, including how to maximize your Social Security benefits, what to do if you're denied disability, and programs that can help stretch your budget when money is tight. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves out there, and remember, you've got this.